Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Brian here, and welcome to A.I. the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. This is the second game from the A.I. the Somnium Files, which we played last month or whenever these start coming out. We most likely finished that in July. But I don't know when this was going to be released, but this is the second game in that series. So in this one, there's actually two Aibas. Oh, there's Aiba, and then there's another one. And there are two, I'm guessing, well, I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but there's like two different characters. You got Mizuki, who is our little 12-year-old from the last game, who is now, I believe, almost ready to graduate high school. I think this game actually takes if I remember correctly from when I started playing this a little while ago, this takes place 6 years after the new Cyclops serial killings. And there's this new thing coming on where it's like the half body killings, I believe it's called. Yeah, you'll understand when I get there. And like I said before, and this, like I said, is all new. This is all new to me now. I'm hoping nothing happens to my audio to where I have to go ahead and redo it again. So, literally, I'm in this fresh now. At least I'll tell you when I'm fresh. But anyways, I'm done talking. Let's get into this. And let's see how this game actually is. I hope it's as funny as the last one. And I hope it, makes me feel things like the other one did. I mean, because some of that was lost in the first one, because like I said, the audio was all screwed up, so I didn't really get a chance to convey a lot of the emotions. The funny stuff was still there. Yeah, I don't care. Do it. Get rid of it. I don't care. Alright. I'm gonna keep everything as standard. Yeah, so it's the same as it was last time. The quick time should provide just the right amount of tension. Yeah, that it does. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. Yes. Autosave feature. I'm actually really excited to see where this one goes. I really hope that it's as good as the first one was. Because I love that one so much. That was so much fun for me. I'm really kind of hoping this one capitalizes on that. I really, really do. But anyways. A Strange Tale. Converge. Chapter 0. Yay! Amabi TV. Yeah, this is like our first character. He's the one that's got the second Aiba, which I don't know the name of yet.
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
So I actually kind of screwed this up. Okay, yeah. See, that's our second Aiba over there. Not even a bother. Oh God, this is so much faster than it was last time. Boss, what am I doing here?
Just press the button already.
Wow.
See that button on the table, right?
Yeah.
Push it, and you get to answer the question.
No way. Where am I?
You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm hoping you could tell me.
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? If you know the answer, spit it out.
Yes, ma'am. Don't be so mean about it.
That's the answer button for the quiz.
Oh, it's Tama.
Why don't you press it?
I love to press it.
This button?
Yeah.
You better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
I kind of find it amusing. Well, we'll get back to that in a second.
There we go. Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
So when I first did this, I actually put Satyr in there. The Satyr's the Greek mythology one, so I kind of screwed that one up. We all know Centaur and Date aren't answers, so the answer would be Gandharva.
That is correct. The answer is Gandharva. Team Popo gets 10 points for the correct answer.
Good job, Ryuki.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
thank you. I didn't get it right the first time, though.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
That I am.
What? No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Who was that?
Okay, I want to know who those voices are right there. For just off the thing there.
This is the Face-to-Face Special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon.
Good lord.
Have you forgotten?
I've more than forgotten. I'm wondering why none of you have a corporeal form and why you look like you're a bunch of liquids.
Hurry now, your answer, please.
I don't want to answer. I just want the host who's all blue.
The question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings.
Oh yeah.
Easy, right?
Yeah, sure. If you played the game like last month, sure you would know. Or whenever these start coming out.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. But before you do...
That's why I kind of wonder if you get to play like Ryuki and Mizuki, because like right now it says like side Ryuki right above the auto. So I'm curious if that's why that's a thing.
I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
Oh my.
This can determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
They say that, but I want to know all like the little ins and outs and the spoilers that are in there.
About to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
But I want to know.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Yes, I am. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to the host now. I am.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of A.B.I.S.
Correct.
On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only, please.
Good, because I don't remember Mizuki's last name. The answer is Mizuki. I got this wrong too. I thought Date got shot in the leg. At least I think I did, but anyway.
Oh, not bad. You're correct. But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round? Who is the true culprit?
But to be fair,
of the new
though,
Cyclops series?
I hadn't played the
Answer with just the first
Somnium
name,
file
please.
for like
Let's have it.
about I think I gotten like 2 weeks into editing the first series when I realized my audio was all crap, and I decided to trash it, so I'd forgotten quite a bit. So yeah, that's not a vibe. Psycho was the killer.
Wonderful. That's another right answer.
Thank you.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's alright.
You really do know about the new Cyclops killings.
Mobby
Oh,
TV.
did you hear that sound?
No.
That means the next question will be the last.
Oh, thank God.
Are you ready?
Yep. But I'm
A
not. No.
precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really, truly
Oh dear.
real?
Well, Date had that one in the last game. And that turned out to be kind of fake, so... I don't know what that... Oh, I was confused from it there. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh. Like I said, half-body serial killings.
What's wrong, Ryuki? Are you okay?
No, not exactly. Whoops. No, boss! Not you, too! I already knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. So I guess my question is, was Ryuki there when the first one happened? Oh, it's so long to load. Like I said, it's our girl Mizuki. All grown up and saving Japan. Or as I like to say, China. Boom, 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 boom.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response. 3 o'clock, distance of 315 feet, in the middle row of seats.
Oh. Look at Daisy. Oh god. What the hell is that pipe made out of? Was that a gift from Date? But damn, that's one hell of a sweet pipe. It even glows and everything. Alright, so I guess we're looking around.
Aiba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
I want to know how she got a hold of Aiba. That's something I haven't quite figured out yet, is how she got a hold of Aiba.
I don't see anyone.
Okay, so... no signs of movements. Okay, there we go.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found
Figure.
you. Who is that?
Identity unknown.
Okay.
From their figure, they appear to be female.
I do like... This is one thing that I liked about this, is that now Aiba and Tama are both actually see-through now. You remember, like, in the first game, if you played it, Aiba was just, like, pure white. But she didn't have that see-through look. I appreciate how it's actually, like, see-through now versus what it was when it was just full-on white. It makes it seem more realistic now, because that's what she looks like when she's out of Mizuki or Date's eye. Anyways, sorry.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it.
I doubt.
Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
She's adorable.
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I'm fairly certain that has more to do with your personality.
I guess the question.
Load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious.
And
by
she even
detonating
moves
it
now,
near them.
too.
Got it.
Oh yeah, and they also got more emotion now, too, like how the eye kind of scrunches and stuff like that. Which I gotta say I'm not exactly too thrilled about that one,
it's
but
ready.
whatever.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
That's Aiba.
On it.
The revolver's kind of cool, too. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh. That's disgustingly easy for now.
What's with the skull?
I don't know. But I'm guessing she got away.
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh. Can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
Yeah, that's right. We still got that half body right there.
There's something there.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, this is kind of weird.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
It's cut
The
so
left half of
perfectly
his
in
body.
half. It looks so good. Yeah, it's so
His name
bad
is
at the
Jin
same
Furue.
time.
I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devita. The... right half of his body.
Six years ago.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Yes, boss lady. Oh,
Boss.
it's Iris, Mizuki,
Don't
that
tell
guy,
me we're
Momon,
Who
boss.
falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Seriously, I've actually done that before. It was only for a brief second, but I have fallen asleep during a live stream.
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under boss, right?
Yes.
Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while.
Oh, so Dr. licked it, he scrapes accordion. Ha 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 ha.
Are you sure you're alright?
No!
Yeah.
Maybe?
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go. Next question.
That reason why he's got a Q for a head.
Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
I'm assuming that's yin and yang. But we'll never know.
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights!
Yeah, I'm on it.
Free to free. Okay there, Iris? I guess not. Looks like she's pretty scared over there. But Mizuki, being the brave girl that she is, I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious to see if that QR actually works. Oh, we're back to Mizuki now, so I can't even tell you if that's even real or not. Well, no, maybe I can. I think that showed up again here. Yeah, it's almost like it was the first time we saw it. That's Boss Lady! Hiya, boss! Empty seats. Regulation line. That'll cut you in half if you're not careful. Entrance. Blah, blah, blah. That's a detective. Blah, 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 blah. More stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, the field. Of course.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
Like what?
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace.
Oh.
However,
There aren't any footprints.
that is
indeed,
true.
Then how did the body...
unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
teleported?
What?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
But I'm taking it seriously, Aiba. I'm trying to figure out how did the body get here? Probably because, it just appeared out of nowhere. Corpse.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case...
Probably didn't have...
How's
Oh,
this?
he does. Probably does have it
Thanks.
down there.
I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Well, that's...
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first.
Okay.
The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
Huh?
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive. As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level. There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
His body was cut to molecular level 9 hours ago. We don't need to... Okay, so we're done with that. I wonder if this is Kagami. That's his
I
name.
have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah,
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
So we asked him his name again.
Here it comes. I knew this would happen.
Did you really, Kagami? Aw.
I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
What? Ooh, that kind of reminds. I know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. Oh shit! Inspector, what's his name? I think I know his name already. I don't need to ask. His name is what was it again?
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break.
I can't, Kagami. It's just too funny, man. You know I'm gonna do it again. I mean, come on, that was like the whole stick of the first one. So why not have it go from Date to her? Only this time around, though, I was kind of thinking about this, but there was like a thing that he said in the last game, which I just remembered, that if Date were a woman, this could have been the start of something. So I wonder if they're going to play into that particular thread with Mizuki, even though she's a hell of a lot younger than he is, just saying. Anyway, do you recognize the body?
It's Jin Furroway.
Why do you call her
I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away.
Good looking guy.
Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a
I
bit.
thought you were supposed to be taking care of PewDiePie.
Sorry, don't remember.
Did
You
PewDiePie
don't
die?
leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
By the way, what's with the man?
A.B.I.S is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
That's kind of like counterproductive there, don't you think, Mizuki? Just saying.
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
I think I also kind of appreciate how they have like actual. I guess never mind. That's still the thing they did before.
Oh,
Anyways.
no. I just started investigating, really. Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
Oh, you're welcome. Wish my clothes had that kind of lining.
Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
That'd be pretty cool if you were like going to like a sporting event and you kind of needed something like that. Anyway, boss! Will you let me investigate this case?
Not.
What?
Why not?
Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join A.B.I.S?
Because I thought you had potential as a sinker.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
Most likely.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
I mean, if it weren't for her, Date would have been dead in the last game, so she kind of already has skill training.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Fine.
Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear
Won't
to
be
me
stupid
that you
like
won't do anything
Date.
dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
What's wrong with Boss Man anyway? About Date. What happened
Why?
to him now?
What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did.
Do you think he
Date
looks
was
like
caught
that in this game?
explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene. Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs district in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
The sad thing is, I can actually see her doing that.
You do know I'm the commander of A.B.I.S, right?
Ah, good
Right,
point.
but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Divita.
And
No!
the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB
damn it.
case, she
It is
is
the
referring to the
half-body
half-body
serial
serial
killings.
killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in
Yes,
two.
my knowledge from this
The
is
culprit
correct.
is known as Terror. Their
Get
identity
terror
is unknown.
because they
6
tear
years
through
have
the body.
passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Now this thing is what I'm curious about over here. Is this even played anything in the game? Regarding terror. Terror has two meanings. Terror is in tears when you cry tear. The other tier means to rip something. The culprit of the HB is more referred to with reference to the latter. By adding an at the end of tier, we get terror. And not the scary kind either.
I don't even have to ask about you. You're Mizuki Okiura, 18 years old. A high schooler attending Sekiba High. The all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okiura is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Nope, 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 nope. You are not gonna let me go ahead and not do this time. I want to see what that stupid thing actually scans real quick. It's kind of a dumb thing, I know, but I'm curious to see if it actually works. Oh, get over here, you little bastard. Where is it? QR. I want to see if this opens anything, just out of curiosity. No, no, but I got an ad for Paramount, which is part of the QR thing. Alright, so I don't know if it's because it's not actually facing me, but anyway.
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation
If I get like a
team.
better version of it,
Though
maybe I'll
you
try
were
again.
12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard you became a special agent at A.B.I.S. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
A.B.I.S is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
You know what's kind of ironic is all I'm thinking about is like,
I should be asking you.
how to make
You're the one who
Aiba
discovered
work
the
in a
body, right?
thumbnail.
You were
Tama.
also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
Not really,
What
no.
are you trying to say?
Murderer.
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. It changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
About the Nile message. Regarding
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
I don't know. Why do people kill to start, I guess?
What? You really don't know?
That's probably what I should have
I'm
started
Detective
with.
Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD. Haven't
Police?
found anything yet, though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? The detective called Usehara. His body was about 9 hours ago. I can see the skeleton of the body's... Okay, so that's all I've got with the corpse. Wait a minute. What did I just see? What did I just see? I just saw something turn green. Wait a minute. Oh, his face. Oh, okay.
That's definitely Jin Furue.
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
Stay there. Let's try this one more time and see if I get anything. See if it works. It actually worked! What the? Dude, I actually got something. Gonna have to like do a screen record. I'll tell you what, I'll put this in at the end of the episode if you guys are interested. I'll see if I can do like a screen share of what I see on my phone, and I'll let you see what it is. Actually, I'll be back in a couple of seconds. I want to see what this is, and see if it's even worth anything. First of all, that was interesting. I'm actually gonna kind of cut it here. I'm gonna kind of put that in there, and I'll let you guys see what it actually says. Weird, right? I'm curious to know if they're going to do like other things throughout the game that are going to be stuff like that. I honestly did not expect that to work. I'm very surprised that actually worked. So, I mean, I don't know if that's going to mean anything, but it was on YouTube. So, that's interesting.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
"6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Devita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Aiba?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Well, that's kind of cool how they can still communicate with her. What if Jin has a twin brother? Both the right and left.
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
What if Jin has a twin brother?
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
What if the body was frozen?
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
What if he was still alive with just the left half?
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together?
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
Good point, Aiba.
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Weird. 6 years ago, I was 12. I was in A.B.I.S then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. Didn't know much about the case. Did see some of the investigation documents, but the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Ooh. Get to go see Mama. Oh boy, get to go see Mama again. If Mama's still there. So this is about where I got when I first played the game originally. All this stuff now is all new to me. And I was gonna say, for some reason I can't get to Golden Yokocho. Anyways, let's see if Mama's there still. Okay, now we're back at the original scene of the crime. Oh, do I get to do it again to Konami? Oh, please tell me I get to do that again. That would be so much fun. I love messing with Kagami. I mean, I guess people would probably call that bullying, but it's a video game. Hey, is that Momo? Oh, that's right. Momo was over there too at the time. I want out, please. Mizuki.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old.
Wow.
Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date.
Wow, okay.
That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Wow. Date even gets a bad rap even in the... Where is Mr. Date?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Wow, he's still on with Reika, huh?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times. What? Isn't it obvious?
No.
Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
6th grader.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related, though that is just a hunch. Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you?
I had to ask. God.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already. Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world, but only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
Jeez.
The ironic thing is, though, is it'd be interesting to see if she was actually correct about that. Moma, my dude.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's the leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Uchisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Because he was invited, probably. Duh.
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
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 Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere. Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Oh, Mama, you haven't changed.
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
Don't push him, he's very busy.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
I guess the reference. He's referring to All Might. Ryuki can oftentimes, get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. So is he like Saito? Only in a different way? Detective, you're...
We work in the same building and you don't know my name.
No.
Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro
Alright,
PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Nice to meet you, Ushidera. I know all about
I already know
you.
all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into A.B.I.S last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into A.B.I.S without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Yeah, Tom even had blushes. How cool is that?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
Well, if I listen to Irish, sure, I guess anything's possible. Okay, evidence
The estimate today is February 10th. Current time 2200. Which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
Tama
What's
doesn't
more
seem
is that it
convinced.
doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is a intermolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is the bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intramolecular bonds, so when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furui's body was severed at an intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue. Okay, I probably read all that wrong, didn't I? Intramolecular, intramolecular. Alright, well, I guess maybe I didn't do too bad. And that's all for the side. I hope you continue to enjoy the main story. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna talk to you. What's his name?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
I have superpowers.
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something? All I can do is laugh now.
Yeah, me too, Kagami. Me too.
I told you, it's Kagami.
You didn't tell me anything, you dipshit. You didn't say a damn thing. Yeah, don't need to. His name is, what was that again?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
I do, but I just
Mimiga,
don't.
was it?
Mimi?
Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh,
well,
God. I love Kagami so much.
What?
Oh, that poor
You still
guy.
haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done.
Oh, look, there's her
Most of the
pipe.
blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
Yeah.
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
Well, obviously
fine.
not.
I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
God. That's gonna be a bad jerk. Kagami
Well, there you have
jerk.
it.
So, in other words, you don't have anything.
That is correct, Ryuki.
Jin
Victor.
Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
And now he's cut in half and dead.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight
Like
to set free.
Well, as we saw a little while ago, I don't think that's entirely the case.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the A.B.I.S communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No,
A little bit.
not at all.
Wow, not to be so mean. Oh, God. We'll fight for freedom, huh? Fight for freedom, huh? Evidence marker. Alright, let's continue. What in the world happened yesterday at 6? Do you have to look at his face again? Oh, it's a contestant seat.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something.
Oh, did
Ryuki,
you?
would you mind moving closer to the body?
I didn't talk to boss.
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root.
Why is
Judging
that
by the
thing?
impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Okay. I should talk to. It's a mon. It's not what I'm looking for. Shocked in this
Well,
case.
there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
Sure,
I know this
why
case could
not?
get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Mm-hmm. Tama's gonna be one of those girls, isn't she? I don't know what the hell they're called, but...
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss
Just a body
was
cut in
invited
half.
here by Ma, a host from Kabuki Show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
Henceforth,
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Indeed.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember?
Unfortunately.
You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Tama, you
It's
bad
Jin
girl.
Furuway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
I don't know. Oh, you could tell me. Alright. Oh, the face.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furuway, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head.
Looks like he got
It's
shot.
hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
That's not good. There's trace blunt force trauma on the back of Jin's head. Seems unrelated to death, but... Why did that first molar fall out of the upper jaw? Okay. So I guess we're done with this line of thinking, and now I gotta figure out what the hell... Oh, Kamiji.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
Wow.
What do
I'm
you
not even
know
talking
about
about
comedians?
you, lady.
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than a half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. Okay, so PewDiePie made Aiba, who made Tama. Did PewDiePie make her too?
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing. Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
No,
we
boss
arrived
dragged
here
me
right
into
as
it.
the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared.
Amabi TV
I'm
is a
sure all
live
of
streaming
Japan,
internet
or even
service
the
for
world,
PC
tuning in on the
smartphones.
internet is
Quiz show
shocked
Faith to
right now.
Faith is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show, blah blah blah.
Ryuki, I've got a connection.
You do?
The
Great!
QR code link. It leads to a ViewQ page.
Do we get to see it now without actually having to see it?
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay, open it.
What?
I'm sorry, can you please open it?
That's better.
They don't have to show you the YouTube video. That's exactly what I saw. Well, you guys have already seen it, so this is nothing we don't already know about. So let's just do this and just move on, cause yeah, we don't need to see it again. But yeah, this is basically the video.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Uh-oh, everyone's going blue again. Oh my goodness, oh boy. What the hell happened to him? What's he even saying?
Hey, are you okay?
No.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Liar!
Don't worry about me.
You're just saying weird shit. Got a feeling that's gonna come into play at some point. Okay, great. Now his body's on fire. That sign was a bomb? Why is MoMA smiling? Well, I guess that's it for the right side of his body, I guess, huh? That's weird. Team Zero Escape presents... How did that get an opening this time? No. A Keyblade? Oh, that's creepy. Hey, there's that thing. Hey, PewDiePie's back! I I wonder if the Kawasaki district was going to get, oh dear, redone in this one.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Like someone's had one too much to drink. Alright. Well, great. What a good start to the game. Now we've got our introductions out of the way, and now we can go and continue with the game in earnest next time. So, thank you for joining me. I have a feeling this is going to be interesting. I can't wait to see how this works out. But again, I already had a theory about this, and it's already gone. I thought maybe Ryuki and Mizuki would be in two different timelines. They would converge in the middle somewhere, but as you can see, there's Ryuki right there, so that just throws that out the window. It's good that I didn't say it out loud, because it would have just debunked me right away. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this, because I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good one.